Let's have a round of applause for Miss India. Are you ready to pick one? Okay, here it comes. And this one is from Jim Paredes from Australia. Now, he is an icon in the Filipino music industry. Jim Paredes initiated the formation of Green Earth Movement, an environmental organization of Filipino artists. Let's check this out.
Recently, Jim Paredes participated in 2 dives at Pescador Island in Cebu, Philippines, and mangrove planting activity. He also has been active in giving environmental lectures in schools in different parts of the world.
Hi, I'm Jim Paredes, and I'm very lucky that these days I'm living in a place where people care about the environment. My question is this: what would you tell a leader of the environment who is very discouraged because people just don't seem to care?
Okay.
Namaste, mabuhay everyone. I think in this day and age, we are all aware that there are environmental issues around the world, yet it seems it's hard to get everyone's attention and unite to one and really do something about it. I personally believe that there are always pros and cons towards any environmental action, and I think of a wonderful saying by Robert Frost. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, and I have promises to keep, but I have miles to go before I sleep and miles to go before I sleep. So I would say try and try again, and please do not give up, because one day, if 90% of the people listen, then we are there. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, and I believe in that too. You fall down, you get up, and you try again. Let's hear from Miss India. We're halfway through now, and with the 8 finalists, we got Miss Switzerland. And this is Laurence Ligier from France. Now, Laurence Ligier was recently awarded by the President of the French Republic the National Award for Civic Concern and Devotedness to the community because of her dedication in helping the children here in the Philippines through the Chameleon Association. Let's check out her question.
An advocate in protecting physically and sexually abused children, Laurence Ligier founded the Chameleon Association in the Philippines to help the victims find a way out of acute poverty and provide shelter for them.
Here in France or whatever part of the world, a beautiful environment is one of the best gifts to our children. 10 years from now, you are probably a mother already. What kind of an environment do you think will your children have by that time?
All right, are you ready?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you all know, is global warming a very big problem at the moment, and we should act right now because it's getting worse so fast that I think in 10 years that this is one of the biggest problems. Our children will live in a world with a lot of natural catastrophes because that's how the global warming shows itself. And I don't wish my children this future. I hope you don't wish it to your children. And the global warming isn't thinking about countries and border lines or whatever, so every country should act right now. Thank you. Salamat po.
Thank you so much, and I definitely agree. That's why we have 88 delegates for Miss Earth. Okay, next. Next we have Miss Venezuela. Thank you, and we have Mr. Ramon, the translator right here. And this one is coming from Abdullah Sultan Al-Jabar from Qatar.
Abdullah Sultan Al Jabbar has been involved with many aspects of Qatar Gas Environmental Monitoring Plan, including sampling and monitoring discharge from cooling water system. He has also participated in community projects, such as giving presentations to schools on the environment.
Qatar and all other oil-producing countries must always maintain waste disposal system that is environmental friendly. In your own personal way, how will you explain the importance of proper waste disposal to everyone?
Qatar y otros países que producen petróleo deben tener un sistema para poder tirar la contaminación, un sistema que esté de acuerdo con el medio ambiente. En tu vista personal, ¿cómo explicarías la importancia de no contaminar a todo el mundo?
Mabuhay, Filipinas. Gracias, thank you. Para mí es muy importante cuidar mi planeta porque todos vivimos en un mismo planeta.
For her, it's very important to take care of the planet because we all live here.
Okay. Para mí la contaminación del petróleo es una contaminación importante ya que mi país es productor de petróleo.
The waste caused by petroleum is very important to her because Venezuela is an oil-producing country.
Y para mí es muy importante encontrar una manera de dispensar esa contaminación para que no nos afecte.
For her, it's also important to find a way to not contaminate with petroleum.
Okay. Ya que no solamente nos contamina a nosotros, sino a todo el planeta.
Because it not only contaminates the country, but the whole world.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, and thank you, Ramon. Thank you. That was one of the hardest questions, I have to admit. She handled it very well.